Hello everybody and welcome back to Budgie Love. Today I've got another video for you guys. So in this video I'm going to show you what type of budgie cages you should have for your budgie. So there's quite a lot of things I need to show you of what you should have, your cage should be like. So let's get started. So one of the most important things about your cage is how big it is. So this is my cage. It's quite big. I've got 12 budgies in it and they get along perfectly fine. As you can see, they've got so much flying space around it. I've not stuffed it with so many perches, not many toys in. You need to have toys in it, but not so many that you just stuff your cage and then your budgie won't have space to fly around. So I've put toys and everything on the sides. And over here in the middle, they've got all flying space. You can go up and down, they can fly around. As you can see over there, Sparky is having a lot of fun flying around. So they can have lots of fun, they're flying around, and your budgie needs to have lots of space to fly around. Because it needs some exercise, it needs to have some space to spread its wings. So if you don't have much, if your cage isn't that big, then you could always just take your budgie out and they could fly around there for a bit. But ideally, you should have a cage where your budgie should fly around. It needs to have space to fly around and explore a bit, because if your cage is too small, then your budgie won't have much to do, and he'll just get really bored and he will start to hate his cage. So make sure you have a big cage for it to explore around and fly around. So this is my cage. It's quite big. I've got 12 budgies in it and they get along perfectly fine. So let's get to the next thing. So the next thing is doors. So doors are really important for your cage, because if you don't have many doors in your cage, then it will be hard to take your budgie out or put things in and take your food out to change it all the time. So I've got loads of doors in my cage. So ideally what you should have is one big door for your cage, and this is the main door. And then I've got these small little love heart ones. I've got loads of these scattered around my cage. So basically, this is my main door. I've got a little lock on it and I open it. This is where my budgies come out of and go back in. This is the main cage. This is where I come up to set my budgies up. So you can see it's really easy. I've got loads of space to put my hand in and it's really comfortable for my budgies. So ideally you should have a big cage, one main big cage for your cage. And these, I've got 8 small doors. I've got 5 over here, and I've got 7 actually, and 2 on the sides. So basically I've got these small doors to take my food out, and it is really easy, and then I can just put it back in without any problem. So basically you should have these small doors for your food or things like that, or just changing your toys. Because if your budgie isn't tamed and you have a really big cage, your budgie might fly out. So you should have small doors like this, just in case. So let's get to the next thing. So the next thing is the cage size. Well, the cage shape, basically, is you should really get a square or rectangular cage. My one is a rectangular cage, and it's really good. Please don't get the circular ones that are like a sphere or things like that, because they're not really that good. You can't do much with it. You can't put feeding bowls in very nicely. You can't put perches in very good, and they're not even that big, so they're not really good at all for your budgie. I highly don't recommend them for your budgie. And also, if your budgie is scared, then your budgie does like to go into a corner. As you can see, my budgies love to go in the corners, walk around. They're not scared, but they just like to look around in the corners. And if you have a circular cage, your budgie won't really have space to go away and hide if your budgie is scared or some other budgie is trying to chase it. So you should ideally get a square or rectangular cage, mostly rectangular because they're also very big. So let's get to the next thing. So the next thing is a stand. So you should really get a stand for your cage, because you shouldn't really put your cage on the floor. because your budgie does get sometimes scared, because your budgie doesn't really like to see big massive feet stomping around the floor, and it will get scared after a while. So I really don't recommend you putting your cage on the floor. That's why I've got a really big stand, and I've got a little grid there where I can put all my stuff in, and it's really neat and it keeps really everything tidy. So you should get a stand for your budgie cage, and also your budgie does like to get a clear view of what he's around. So basically he's really high up and he can have a clear view of what's going on, who's around him, and it's just good for your budgie. So please get a stand for your budgie cage. It doesn't have to be massively big, or you can just put your budgie on some kind of counter or a cabinet or some kind of stool if you don't have a stand for your budgie. That will do too, but ideally a good stand for your budgie cage. So the second last thing is your roof. So in my last cage, you can go back and check it out. I had a sloped roof, which was basically like this. And it was metal, and it didn't have any wires on it. It was just completely black, and it made my cage look really dark from inside. So don't get a sloped cage, because it isn't really good for your budgie, and also you won't be able to hang any swings from your roof, because I couldn't able to do that in my old cage, but now I can put swings in it. I can hang toys from my roof. I've done loads of things here from my roof, and it's really good for your budgie, and your budgie can also climb on your roof, and my budgies can do that. So it's really fun with your budgie, and when they're out, then your budgie does have so much space on your cage to fly around and walk. And you can put things on it, like I've got a playground, but it's away right now, and I just put it here, and it's really good for my budgies. You can jump on it, and you can put loads of things here. You could also put some food trays, or just put a bath there for your budgie. So please get a straight, flat roof. So the next thing for your budgie cage is a removable tray and grid for your budgie cage. So basically what this does is makes it removable, and it makes it really easy to clean your budgie cage. As you can see, it's really dirty right now. I need to clean it, and it makes it so easy for me to clean a cage. You can just pull it out, take it out and clean it, and then put it back in. Same with the grid. Most cages don't really have a removable grid. Hopefully Tiki doesn't fly out because it's a bit out. But basically what you do is just pull it out, and my budgies are on the tray right now. And what you basically do is just pull it out. It's like the same with a tray, and you take it out, clean it, and put it back in. So yeah, it's really easy for you to clean, and it makes your cage look really tidy, and it's just really good. So that's all the things I've got for you. Hope you like this video. Like, comment, and hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Next week I'm going to do what you should have in your budgie cage, so please look out for that. And yeah, hope you like this video. Like, comment, and hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.